question, okay, before we get into the episode. What do you think about when you hear the term tool watch? Well, if you're like most watch enthusiasts, something like this probably comes to mind. You know, a big, bulky, overbuilt piece of machinery, kind of like me, that can withstand any environment you'd find yourself in. And you're not wrong. The Seiko Tuna is a great example of a tool watch. I'm just a great example of a tool. But this 80-year-old Hamilton Secron it reminds us how important, how valuable it is to have the right tool for the job. It's 10:35 a.m. Let's get down to business. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Happy Monday. So guys, the term tool watch gets thrown around left and right, but for some strange reason, it really only ever describes one kind of watch, a big, bulky sports watch, usually a diver. But I'm here to tell you, okay, there are so many different kinds of tool watches out there. We're gonna talk about one of my favorites today. So guys, one of my favorite aspects about watch collecting is learning about various watches that throughout the years were designed as tools to help out a specific job or duty. And you know, some tool watches are a bit more prevalent than others. We've got pilot's watches, which are meant for pilots, obviously, like the Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot, or divers watches, which I think are some of the most common tool watches out there, like the Seiko Tuna SBBN 031. But there are some a bit more obscure tool watches, like doctor's watches. Now this little Hamilton Secron is the 980B variant, most likely from 1937 to 1940, so this is a really old watch and a very, very cool tool watch. It's got a 17 jewel hand wind movement. It's got a 23 by 39 millimeter rectangular case, just that awesome classic styling. Now this, I believe, has a 14 karat gold filled case, and you could pick this watch up way back when for a whopping $55. Now, if you calculate for inflation, that means that it's about $960 in today's money. So okay, it's referred to as a doctor's watch. Now why is that? Does it come with a first aid kit? Does it defibrillate you? Clear! No, it doesn't do anything ridiculous, but its design is pretty interesting and useful. So most watches from that period of time, 1930s, 1940s, if they did have a sub-second dial, it'd often be small. That's why they call them small seconds. So what Hamilton did is they took the second dial and made it bigger and bolder and much more legible. And in doing that, Hamilton made it much easier for a physician to measure someone's pulse using their own wristwatch. So let's go ahead, we'll take off this Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot and put on this little Secron, and let's see how it looks on my 7.5-inch wrist. Man, this is such a cool, comfortable watch to wear. Honestly, because of how thin it is, it's hard to even feel it on your wrist. And although it's a small watch, it's honestly quite easy to read, and again, the second dial just pops out at you. So yeah, this Hamilton Secron is a really cool piece of horological history, and again, it's super fun and really impressive to learn about how different manufacturers went about designing different watches to fit as tools for various applications. So yeah, this Hamilton Secron, definitely one of my favorite tool watches. But yeah, guys, what's your favorite tool watch? Go ahead, leave me a comment in the comment section. I want to hear from you. And as always, guys, I want to thank you so much for checking out the Time Teller shop. Link will be in the description below, so click that link, shop around. It really does help the channel out a ton when you do that, so thank you. And thank you so much, because we just broke past 47,000 subscribers. 50,000 is on the way. We are almost there. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. And if you're new here, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, click that subscribe button. It takes 1 second, helps me out a ton. While you're at it, you can go ahead and click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of the Time Teller. There's just so much more awesome content on the way, and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. So I think it's safe to say, guys, this little Hamilton doctor's watch is sick. I'm not gonna put that in the video.